Hello everyone and welcome to HTML Lesson 5. In this session, I will be demonstrating about the HTML formatting tags, quotation and citation elements, HTML comment, HTML color. So all these will be dealt in this video. So HTML formatting has many tags such as B tag, emphasize tag, italic, small, strong, superscript, subscript, insert element, delete element, mark the element, or highlight the element. So these are all HTML formatting tags. Next one is HTML quotation citation elements. So HTML quotation and citation, we use certain tags which are used in HTML just to provide some more information about the text available in the browser, such as abbreviation tag, address tag. So what address tag do? It adds an extra line in between the other text. If it is available, let's say paragraph is there and we add the address, so a line will be inserted in between. And BDO tag, so it is a bidirectional tag in which we can add a directional block code tag. So it uh, defines a text in some format so that we get to know it is quoted from some other site. Site is something that will appear as an italic text, and let's say images from some other source, so we'll get to know. And similarly, Q tag is also for quotation. And next is HTML comment. So comment is used so that we are not able to display the particular comment. If we want to hide a content, so comment will be used and hence color will be used. The HTML color has three things: RGB, hex, and HSL format. So all these are three different formats, but the, it will not be visible in UI whether we have used RGB, hex, or HSL. HSL is hue, saturation, and lightness. So what does it do? How it is prepared? We'll be learning this in the coming session when we will start the coding. So for RGB will understand the primary colors red, green, blue. So we'll be having three values which range from 0 to 255, and we'll be having the values. If R is greater nearer to 255, then it will be a red tone, and similarly for blue, if it is nearer to 255, then it will be a blue tone. Hex is some hexadecimal format, so RRGGBB. So let us start and have some coding experience in all the things which I have listed in the notepad. So let us make a new file in the VS Code Studio and hence go ahead. So we have prepared the file. Let us use the same shortcut do control space enter. So our skeleton part of the HTML body is prepared. Next, let us copy whatever we have to do for the first thing. So let us go back and copy that. Yes. So we will do everything step by step. So I will make this as a comment. So we can learn comment here itself. What we need to do, we need to open the tag, exclamation mark, hyphen, hyphen. So it gives me another hyphen, hyphen, and the closing tag. So when we put this at the end of the statement, so it closes all the element as a comment. So all the elements will not be displayed on this browser. It is just a comment, just like we use in some other language. So it is a comment. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead. So let us use B tag. So this will define the text as a bold. So if you want to make something more, uh, let's say we want to say this is more important, so we can make the sentence as a bold one, make a word as a bold one. If heading is there, so we can make them at that as bold. So if we want to write anything bold, so we can write it by using B tag. Emphasize tag, so it makes the text italic. So if we use EM tag, so it will make the text as italic. So I'm using just as a sub keyword yes or no. We can use whatever things are required in our context. So I tag is also used for showing the text as italic. So it will show me something in italic, and for small, let's have some small in the same line. So here the text will be there, font family will be same, but font size will be different and it will be smaller. So I've added some kind of text. Let us we can see how it appears on the browser. So a strong keyword also makes the text bold. So it is also used for defining some important text. So both B tag and strong tag are used for making the sentence bold. Sub tag is used for superscript, subscript. So subscript will be written below like H2O. So if we want to write it as a subscript, so we can use sub tag. So 2 is a subscript in H2O. So here important will be displayed a little below the important text. So we'll get to know if we'll see them in the browser. So let us add some other keyword, other tag, the superscript text. So superscript, so if we take an example of first, the one and above that st is written, so that will be a st is a superscript to 1. So we can use sup tag, sub tag. So it will display the text a little bit higher wherever we are adding the paragraph or header. So it will make the text as a superscript. So now let us add insert tag. So what does it do? It inserts some text. So we'll get to know when we'll be seeing this. So let's say if we are having some kind of text that has to be deleted and we want to insert another text, so we can add that. So if some text is present and we don't want to use it, let's say here hi is written, so instead of hi we want to display hello. So how the hi will be displayed? It will strike out the line in between in the hi, hi, and instead hello will be shown. So last is a mark tag. So mark tag is used for highlighting the keywords that is important. So I'm using some header tag and hence I'll be using this mark tag. Let us add some text here. It is header of headers. Let's say header of headers. Okay. Let us add this and let us have a look of all this. Save this file and open this in File Explorer and hence open this in browser. Okay, close this one. No, it is previous file, I guess. Yes. So it is displaying me everything, but I want to see everything on a different line. Okay, let us understand what is this, but it is not appearing it as correct format since we want them in different line. So we can add that. Let's add a break tag in between all the tags. Yeah, break tag is added. So let us save and have a look how does it appears. Okay, now it is okay. So just to see this, so first thing is bold sentence, so it is appearing as a bold letter and hence italic part is shown. Then I italic show me something interested or skip it is shown in some font size is smaller. Similarly, we can have a look for all the things. If we want to add something here, we can add for our understanding purpose. Let us modify it a little bit and add the header tag at the end. So what does it show? It will show the everything in the same line. So that's it. So that is how all the HTML this tags are used. So we can use this as per our requirement. It is just for demonstration purpose. So wherever we are required to use the tags, we can use as per our requirement. Let us go ahead with the HTML quotation and citation elements. Let us add an horizontal line. Okay, first copy those things here and let us add horizontal line so that everything is segregated from the above part of code and hence use every single tag step by step. So I'll add a header and add the keyword HTML formatting and citation element, HTML quotation and citation elements. And hence we'll go ahead one by one for each of the tag like address tag, video tag that is for defining direction and block code tag and hence site tag and q tag. So for the abbreviation tag we can use the tag ABBR tag and title we can define whatever things has to be displayed instead of the abbreviation. So if we'll hover we'll get to know like it is World Wide Web. So we can add www. Next we add a break tag here itself, add the address tag. Let us add some random address. Okay, B434. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if this kind of nugget exists or not. Okay, let's go ahead. Let us go to somewhere in the south, in the east part. Let us go to Assam as well. Assam. Assam, India. So we have added the address tag here and how it will be displayed. Like it will create a new line. It will create a new line and also add a new line just below, just up below the abbreviation tag. So we'll get to know when we'll be seeing this. So next is the video tag. So BDO tag we can use for defining the text from right to left direction. Default format is left to right, but if we want to change the direction of the text, so it is not text alignment, it is direction wise, like left, right, from right we will start to display like RIGHT will be displayed, TFEL will be displayed. So next is the block code. So block code, what does it do? It codes the definition. Like if we are having some paragraph, let's say this is a quote, so it will display the other part like block code will be displayed like a paragraph having some kind of one blank line will be displayed and few letters. There will be some indentation, and hence the block code will be shown. So the site will be appearing as a italic format. If any image is present in any browser, and below it we see some, if any it is taken from somewhere, so it shows us in some italic format or some in different format. So we can have some sight of the any part of thing. If some text is referenced from somewhere else or something else, so we can add a site tag. Next is the Q tag. So inside for Q tag, I'm adding a paragraph tag, and inside that I'll be adding the Q tag. So here I've added a Q tag, and I've added an internet source, internet block. So quotation, for adding the quotation, inline quotation, we use the Q tag. For adding the normal quotation, we have added the block quote. Okay, so it is showing me something, but somehow it is not seeming me correct. World Wide Web, it is okay, it is giving me, but address wise, it is not correct. BDO, it is not correct. So let us have a look if there is some problem. So we can look and have some correction in between why it is not showing us correct, because right to left is not correct and address as also it is not correct. Just below the www it should show the some new line and a blank line as well, otherwise other things are correct. So let us go ahead and add some direction. So if we add the direction as RTL, so how does it show? It will show right to left. And in the address, I'll add some paragraph tag as well. Okay, but it is okay. Currently, if we see, so it is showing me correct. It is showing me as TFEL, and so it is showing as what we expected from the BTO RTL. So let us go one step back. And also we have seen that address was also shown correctly. I've added a p tag just above the address and it is showing me correctly, like adding a new line and hence showing the other part. So let us have a look for the HTML colors. So colors, as we have seen, there is color attribute used in the style. So in the style we use, so we will be using the same syntax. We'll be having some kind of headers or some paragraph tag, and inside that we can demonstrate how will be the color shown. So in the UI there will be no format, like we'll be not able to distinguish between which format is used, RGB, hex or HSL format, but in our coding part we can differentiate. So let us have a look how it is shown up. I'll be adding 3 paragraphs. So this is first paragraph. Similarly, add 2 more. So third one as well. Okay. So I'll add some more text so that we are able to distinguish in the UI which one we have given for RGB and for other things. So I'm adding just for our reference for RGB, for hex and for HSL. So we'll be learning how these colors are given. So we can add a style attribute, inside that color can be added, and hence we can add RGB and add a parenthesis. Inside that we can add some numbers which are from 0 to 255. So R can range to 0 to 255 and similarly G and B. So if we are going close to 200, so it is showing me blue color here. So what is happening? It is shifting to blue since B is 200. Now we have given R as 130. So red and blue mixed to purple. So I hope it is clear. So let us add next thing, defining the other thing, hex format. So for the hex format we add and hash, and after that 2 to RR, GG, BB. So these range from 0 to like hexadecimal format. Like firstly we'll be having 0 to 10 and hence A to F. So if we are familiar with the hexadecimal format, so it is not an issue. Like 0 to 9 is displayed as we know, and after that 10, A, B, C, D, E, F. So F is for 15. So if we have defined here as 0 BBFF, so it is pointing towards blue since FF is highest range for blue. So it is giving me light blue color. So now we are adding for the HSL format. So here I have added the background color 100% 00. So let us have a look and let us see how it is shown. Okay, first two are seeming correct, but third one is not okay. Let us have a look and debug it properly. So 100% 00. So it is a huge saturation lightness. So lightness is set to 0. So let us increase it to some value. Let us say 100%. And saturation is still same. Keeping it at 0. Let us hit and try whether it works or not. Okay, so it is not working. So we have to increase the saturation. If you are decreasing the saturation, then it is not showing me anything. So saturation has to be increased so that we are able to see any kind of value. So change it to some other thing. Let's say 20 and 50. But still we are not able to figure it out where it is causing the problem. So now we have changed the value as 100%, 0, 100 and 50. So now it is showing me correct. So now it is showing me the background color as red. So here if we see it's showing me some other kind of format. If we point the pointer and see the percentages, so these are changing. So if we want to have some black thing or blue, red, so how it is changing, we have to figure it out and place the percentage wisely so that our the color which we want is displayed correctly. So similarly for the hexadecimal format as well, we can have the ranging. So it is red FF, red is prominent here, blue is prominent, and similarly for the RGB format also we are having similar kind of format. So all these things are available in Visual Studio Code, but it will not be available in Notepad or Notepad++. So please be aware and use this tool wisely so that we are not missing anything. Otherwise, we have to do some extra hard work and hence we can achieve the goal. So here we have completed everything. I guess HTML comment was already covered. So till then, keep practicing and thank you.